Hi there and welcome to the first FM Wonderkids video for FM 2016. Today we're going to be looking at goalkeepers that you might want to sign in the game. So let's get started. So what I've done here is I've simmed the game all the way up until New Year's Eve 2022. That's obviously given me the advantage of seeing what players' attributes are going to be like over the next 6 years or so. So what I've done here, I've got a little short list of what I consider the best 5 kind of bargains or best players that you'd be looking to get in the goalkeeper position. First of all, I'm just going to run through the top 3 actual players in the game. So we got Marc-Andre ter Stegen. As you can see, his attributes are pretty much through the roof. These are the kind of players you're going to have to break the bank to sign. You can see his average rating there, and he's played for Barcelona for his entire career. Fine if you've got a lot of money, if you're a big 4 team or Barcelona or Real Madrid, that's something you could be looking to do, sign a world-class goalkeeper like this straight off the bat. Again, Courtois, incredible attributes, but again, stayed at Chelsea his whole career. So these players you'd be looking to, like I say, break the bank. David De Gea, I think he's 32. Just dropping off a little bit physically, but yeah, so those are the top 3. The next player I want to show you is a guy called Simone Scuffet. You can see here my star ratings aren't incredible, but I think that's to do with the fact that I am Man City and their standards are pretty high. But if you look at the stats and the attributes they got here, you'll see they are pretty decent. So Simone Scuffet, attributes really good, really solid, all the goalkeeping ones you would want. If we look at his history here, 2015-16, Udinese. Again, average rating's pretty good. At the start of the game, he's 19. He only cost 1.6 million. You probably struggled to get him for 1.6 million, but probably a 5 million, something like that, you'd be able to get him at the start of the game. Again, he'd be 19, so he'd be quite young. You might not be able to put him straight into your first team, but he's definitely someone who would be worth signing. You can see Inter Milan signing for 20 million in 2018-19 season. Next player I want to show you is Alex Meret, this guy here. So another Italian guy. You can see a lot of 15s, really solid, really solid. Yeah, and again, don't worry too much about the star rating. I think if you do get these players early and you coach them properly with decent coaches, you can get that up without a problem. Again, looking at his history, his average rating dropped off there, 5.95, but yeah, he's pretty good. At the start of the game, Meret is 18 years old. And his value is, I think, it's 150,000. So you get him for £1 million easy peasy. So it's definitely someone worth signing. Next player I want to look at is actually my goalkeeper in the Man City team. Geronimo Rulli. Yeah, pretty decent. At the start of the game, he's 23. You see, he's 30 here. So he's someone who could walk into your team pretty much at the start of the game. His value is about 6.25 million. So you would have to make a decent offer to get him. But you can see he's developed into a pretty solid all-round goalkeeper, and his star rating is actually higher than the other guys I've shown you. Next off the bat, we are going to look at Timo Horn. So let's have a look here. Scouted. Go back onto my shortlist. Timo Horn is someone you'll probably know from previous games. Really good, solid, young goalkeeper. Again, he will cost a little bit of money at the start of the game. So yeah, he's playing for Cologne or however you say it. Average ratings through the roof. So Timo Horn is something I really, really look at trying to sign. Like I say, he will cost you a bit of money. I think he's valued at 8.5 million at the start of the game. My scouts are telling me I'd look to be paying around 15 to 21 million. It's a lot of money, but goalkeepers are worth it. They're a vital part of your team, really, almost as important as strikers, some people say. So, but yeah, a lot of money. Next guy we're going to look at is probably the bargain that you're going to get, the bargain number 1 signing I would go for at the start of the game. Don't ask me to pronounce his name. Predrag Rajakovic. So at the start of the game, he's valued at £650,000 a snip. Apparently, you can get him to from 2.5 to £5 million. He's only 19. If you're lucky, he develops into a fantastic goalkeeper. So this is someone who, at the start of the game, I would be looking, bang, I want this guy in my team. Playing for Paris Saint-Germain at the moment. You can see, 2017-18, he was signed for 4.3 million a snip, and since then he's been in the first team every season, hitting an average rating of 7 and above. So that's my tip of the day. Playing Football Manager 2016. Go out, get yourself this goalkeeper. Brilliant. Hit subscribe, hit like. Next video is on its way soon. We'll be looking at centre backs, I think, or maybe right backs, and then we'll move on to left backs all the way up the pitch until we hit the striker position. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers. Bye.